And I'm back. I guess the fish wasn't dead. It's just really sluggish because I guess it's sick. So hopefully it'll be alright. I don't know. It may not be dead, but it's not looking good. No, the fish isn't dead. It wasn't fucking. Like, I literally went in there and poked it and it didn't move. But then I walked back over there to go look at it again and I guess it's alive, so. I don't know. I guess the fish is fine for now. That fish is definitely sick, though. I don't know. It could be on its last legs. But, I mean, fish don't have legs. You know what I'm saying? It won't last much longer if it's like that. Well, I think it got some fin rot or some shit. She got it some medication, so hopefully it'll be all right. But it's an almost dead fish because it barely fucking responded when I fucking poked it. I mean, it didn't respond. It just kind of like blooped down and then floated back up, and I'm like, oh shit, this fish is dead. But then I walked back over there and I saw it kind of swimming around a little. So I guess it's got a little life left in it yet. The fish's name is Kalis, and it's a beta fish. How is our lizard? Fine. Just a lazy, fucking fat lizard. If you get a new one, name it Devon. I wanted to name that one Devon. Get an alpha fish, you cuck. The crazy thing about beta fish is that it's I mean, well, it's actually spelled with two T's, so it's not the same word, but um, also they're pretty much like alpha male type of fish. Like you can't even put them with other fish because they'll just kill them. They'll just kill each other. The beta fish can live a long time. Say my name, TJ. No, I refuse. They are also called fighting fish. Good point. Do I think humans will have sex with aliens ever? If we ever encounter aliens, I'd say there's a good chance that at least someone will fuck one. I don't think they'll be like hot chicks that just happen to have green skin like in Star Trek, though. It's gonna be a weird motherfucker that fucks the first alien. Ideas on the next Amazing Atheist vid. Whoa. Shit. Yeah, I was thinking about doing maybe something about um, reasons for people to care about the YouTube demonetization thing, but maybe people are getting sick of the subject. But I kind of feel like it's incumbent upon us to talk about it. The Beyonce video is definitely one that I'm working on. Is that who I am? I'm just going to be called Tall Paul from now on. Yeah, I think the Beyonce vid should probably come out this month. I always wonder that when I watch Star Trek and shit, like, when there's these interspecies romances, I'm like, isn't this like technically bestiality? Like when Dax and Worf fuck each other, isn't that bestiality? Right? It has to be. Tall Paul and fatter TJ. I like it. Your favorite YouTuber made a video about how you're trying to guilt people into money. I don't know who my favorite YouTuber is. You talk about Brett Keane or something. The Brettster. Mass Effect and Star Trek taught me a lot about the extraterrestrial puss. I'm glad, you know? I'm glad that you could acquire that expertise, sir. I think it's so important that we all be culturally diverse and whatever. Fuck alien pussy. What's my favorite item at Taco Bell? Um, Double Decker Taco Supreme. Love that shit. Do you think advertisers will come back in time? Yes. The chicken chalupa is good. All right. I don't really like Taco Bell's chicken. I think it's kind of gross. Have some dirty Russian oil money, you fat bastard. Thank you, Russian. I don't know how much your Russian money is worth, but I hope it's a lot. Piss in your bong and smoke with it? No thanks. I don't really want to do that at all. That doesn't sound good. About a buck? Man, 40 of your monies is only worth one of our monies? That's garbage. Russian money sucks. Fuck that shit. You suck. My cat just clawed my finger. Neat. I hope you die. I just had an amazing day with my Japanese friend. What the fuck was that? Your Japanese friend sucks, and you suck too. Why am I don't know why I'm being mean like that. You're fine. My dog is watching this stream. Cool. Mean Jay. I don't mean to be mean, but that's all I can be is just me. TJ, if you ever get a sudden heart attack, will you accept God then? It's not a bad idea to hedge your bets. Where is Pole? He's dead. He died long ago of AIDS. For how long are you awake now? I don't know. I don't even remember what time I woke up. Where did you hide the bodies? I don't recall. Sleep, yo. It's probably a good idea. I don't know why I'm so disinclined to take that advice. Do you remember your dreams? Yeah, I was killed in the 70s. Are you into stuffing? What does that mean? Explain that term to me, Blaine Hoover. Is Logan overrated? I don't think it's overrated necessarily. I think it's good. I'm not in love with it. Stuffing is where people eat until they look pregnant. Lol. I thought that was called feeding or feeder fetish or whatever. But I don't really have any sort of sexual interest in that. I might have purely gluttonous interest in that at sometimes. Sleeping is a waste of time. I like Morgan's definition better. Stuffing is when you fill your ass with bread and other foods you typically put in turkeys. See, that sounds way more sexually interesting than just eating a bunch of food. My friend borrowed my mom's yellow dildo and now he won't give it back. What do I say to him? I don't know. I'm more concerned that people are selling yellow dildos. Because now that I think about it, I've never fucking seen a yellow dildo in my life. Which Terminator movie do I like better, T1 or T2? What about T3, huh? Um, I think Terminator 2 is a better movie. I think it's one of those rare sequels that outshines the original. It's also aged better. I mean, I know it's not as old, but I think it stands the test of time better than the original in terms of visual effects, nonetheless. What's my favorite Leonard Cohen album? Probably The Future. I personally prefer the original Terminator. The action and effects are better in 2, but 1 has a superior storyline. I don't really think it does. I think that thematically and just in terms of like the message of I mean, the second film. I mean, the films both have kind of the same message of there's no future but what you make and all that bullshit. But the second one just makes the point so much better and more eloquently. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Once upon a midnight dreary, whilst I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, there I nodded, nearly napping. Suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, entreating entrance at my chamber door. "Only this, and nothing more." Ah, distinctly I remember it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. That's as much as I know. I'm trying to memorize the whole thing, though. I think it'd be cool to just be able to recite the Raven on command. but I've got a bit of it. There's quite a bit of poem to go from there. That's one of like, I don't know, 12 verses, something like that. Well, one and a half. Would you rather be a white girl with huge tits but a small ass, or a black guy with a dick smaller than what you have now? I think I'd rather be a white girl with huge tits. You can get more with that than you can being a black dude with a small dick. That's like being black without the benefit. At least with huge tits, you can get some stuff for free. Trick some dudes into buying you drinks and shit. If you were a father, would you allow your kids to eat chili without cheese? I probably wouldn't even let my kids eat fucking chili. It's not really a fucking food. I guess it is, but I don't know. Don't want them to be fat fucks like me. Did the fish come back as a zombie? I think it's a possibility. I don't know, man. That fish did not look good. I wouldn't be surprised if it was dead tomorrow. But who knows? Could be resilient. Would you fuck the circus bearded lady if she had a nice ass? The cool thing about being bisexual is that I don't really have a inherently negative view of beards on a woman. So, yeah, I don't care. I'll tug on her beard while I fuck her in the ass. I don't give a shit. How to get smarter besides academic style, whatever. I don't even know what you're talking about. Go a bed, TJ, mate. It's not even a thing. What is the biggest turnoff for you? Um, Probably like retarded levels of stupidity. What is this Gurgi shit? Would you fuck Gurgi if he had a giant Puerto Rican ass? I think that would look weird on Gurgi, dude. If you put Gurgi's brain in like a hot Puerto Rican chick with a big ass, then I guess I'd I guess I'd do it. You fat fuck. What? What do you want? Sapiosexual? I don't know what that is. Nor do I care. Jews. Being attracted to intelligence is not a distinctive sexuality. That's just dumb. That's like saying every sexual preference needs its own label. Like, I like redheads. Oh, well, then you're this sexuality. No. It doesn't need to be described down to the gnat's ass like that. It's just silly. TJ, you realize that you need to fire Paul to survive, right? Oh, yeah. I understand it. Don't worry, it's in the works. Fire Ben too. I'll just fire them all and just do the TJ show. Oh wait, that's the Amazing Atheist. Yeah, I'll even fire myself. The Drunken Peasants will just be 4 empty chairs every night. Scotty should do these. I agree. But, you know, he's a lazy man. Live, fish, live. Well, I'm gonna go now.